Hello viewers, welcome for today's topic. As you all remember that this YouTube channel is created to equip you with hacking awareness, mathematics and data analysis. So today we are going to talk about the three functions that we can use in Excel. I know a lot of people out there, they are using Excel on their daily activities, and some of them, they are not aware of these functions that they can use to quickly get the correct answers without any waste of time. Okay, so now let me open my Excel file that I have for you for today's topic, and this is the table that I have about the employees. So we are going to talk about what we call hlookup, and we are going to talk about vlookup, and we are also going to talk about the xlookup. Let me measure the cells here. On this one, which is so called hlookup, it is looking for the value horizontally, and this one is looking for the value vertically. Hence they are so named hlookup and vlookup. So without any waste of time, let me show you how does this work. We have I'm going to take this employee. I'm going to take this employee ID, or let me type it out. Employee ID, and we are going to use our hlookup function to look for any sorts of data on this row. We are going to say equals hlookup, and we have what we call lookup value, the value that we are looking for. We are looking for employee ID, which is J4, you can see, and we can say comma. Then we have a table array. So a table array is this table that we are going to look this value from. Then we have the whole of this table. Then we have a row number. We should state a row number where we are going to look this value for. We are going to use the row number 2, meaning we are going to check the employee ID, maybe the first name, the last name, phone numbers, like that. So this hlookup, it only finds the data horizontally, hence we are talking about the rows. And I think you all remember, or you all know, that these are called the rows and these are called the columns. All right, so we have a row number, which is a row number 2. Then we have the range lookup. So with this one, we are not going to bother ourselves, hence we are not going to use this one, and we should just hit enter. It will give us the output. If here we can just type salary, it will change and give us the salary on column number 2. And hlookup it is somehow boring. It is somehow boring, and you will see how am I saying it's boring, because it can only give you data on a row. Then what if you want a data on this row number 20, 25, or we want to check the data vertically? So this was the old version of how you can look for any data in Excel, and we should shift from using this hlookup. But if ever you want data horizontally, you can just use it. It's okay, you can use it. But if ever you are working on large amounts of data, you cannot use this one, because it only restricts you to use or to check for data horizontally, I think, and this one is somehow boring. So let me validate this data here. Validating, I mean to make it a combo box so that you can just choose and it changes the value here. Let me go to data, and you go to validation. Then we validate this data, then we allow, then we want them to be in a form of a list. Then you have to click here on the source and you go to your table and select all the columns. Select the columns and hit enter. You can see here we have a combo box without typing, meaning you want, whenever you want the salary, you were going to type salary. So with the help of validation, you can just validate this to make a combo box for you to choose without typing every time. So the last name is this, you can see. Then we want the salary. When you hit salary, it gives you the salary here, but this one is monotonous because it only outputs on a single row. Then hence we have to move for the vlookup. Let us say we want to check, we want to use vlookup to check something for us. Okay, let me now type our employee ID here, employee ID, and here let us say we want to find the salary of our particular employee here. Then here I have to type the employee number. Let us type this employee number that you see here, which is 108. So these functions help us whenever we are doing or we are dealing with large amounts of data. They are so helpful. But let's say you are using this kind of a data, it's very simple for you. Whenever you want to check what is the age for Lerato, you can just tell this data is very simple and it's very small. You can just spot anything here if ever you want to find something on this one. So imagine working with large amounts of data, then you have to scroll. That is going to be somehow boring and you are not going to enjoy your work in that way. So I think with the help of these functions, it is very easy for you to do them and quickly get whatever you are looking for. So let us take our employee ID here. Then we want to find the salary of this employee ID that we have. This employee ID you see over here, we want to check what is the salary of this somebody that we have here. So we are going to use this equation, which is so called vlookup. Then on vlookup we have what we call lookup value. This is the syntax for vlookup value, for vlookup function. This is the syntax. I'm cocksure that if ever you are in the field of IT, you understand what is so called the syntax. So this is what you have to provide inside your vlookup for it to come with the exact thing that you are looking for. So here we are looking for the lookup value, the value that we are looking for, which is this one. We are looking for this employee ID. We are going to use this employee ID. Then we have a table array. Then we are going to select our table array. So our table is going to be this one. We are going to look for salary in this table or whatever, everything we are going to check it on this table. Hence it is so named table array, and we have to type comma. Then we have the column index. The column index is what is the column that we are looking for, or what is the return that we are looking for. So we want this value to return the salary. So we are talking about the column index. So what is the column index in this Janka? In this Janka we have column number 1. This is the column index number 1, column index number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. So we have to type 7 here, and you can see inside the bracket here we have what we call range lookup. Here we can just say comma and type 0. That is going to be the exact match. So we know that by automatically vlookup is going to return the exact match. Then we can just leave it like this, or you can just type comma and you type false. Anyhow you can do it and hit enter. Then you can see this is the salary of this employee that we have here. So with the help of this vlookup, this is how simple you can use vlookup to look for the salary for this kind of employee number that we have provided here. So let us check. We have this employee number, then we want to check the salary. Does it return the correct answer? Yes, you can see this is the amount that this somebody is earning. So you can see the help of vlookup, you can get something very simple here. So let us change here. Let us say we want to take this one, which is 199. We want to check for this 199 how much does he or she earn. You can see. So this one is going to be monotonous if ever every day we have to type. No, we have to cancel this typing thing here. So we can do exactly what we have done in hlookup here. We can just come to our validation and validate this, and we are going to allow the combo box to be in a form of a list. Then we have to on the source here, you have to select the employee numbers. You can just drag down whole of this employee numbers and hit OK. Then you can see here we have a combo box. If ever we want somebody with the employee ID which is called 200, you can just see it is changing and providing the correct salary for this employee number that we have over here. So let me just check. We have this employee number 200, and we can just see his or her salary is 4,000. So this is how you can do vlookup for quickly gets anything that you will be looking for. So we have 100. You can see it is changing. This is very interesting, guys. So let us say now we want to do what? Let us say now we want to change our heading here. What if now we don't want the salary, but we want the phone number of this somebody, or we want the surname, we want the job ID, the salary, the ID manager. On the column index here, we are going to type what is called match. We want this one to match exactly the column that we have provided over here. We are going to type match, and we open our brackets here, and we want this one. We are using the lookup value. Then the lookup value should be this one. We are going to compare with this one, and we are going to say comma. Then we want the lookup array. So this is the array that we are going to compare. Then here we are going to provide the headings or the columns, the headings on our column. Then we are going to select these headings here. After selecting those headings, then we can just type comma. As you can see, then we have this one which is called the range lookup. So after our bracket here, we're going to type comma false. You're going to return a false, and you hit enter. You can see now that we have this employee ID which is 204. Let us check here. We have 204, and let us confirm the salary. You can see the salary is 10,000. Then it is comparing with our column here. So let me change this one also to be in a validation form or in a combo box form that we can select others, so that we can select others. And I'm going to select this heading and hit OK. So whenever we change this one, also our data is going to change here. Let us take the employee ID, which is the first one, this one, and you can see the salary is 2,600, and we can also change to this one, which is 200, to confirm that it is working. You can see 200 is here and the salary is 4,400, and we are going to change here. We are not looking for salary now, but we are looking for the first name, and this is the first name. You can see this is very interesting, guys. We have to use this one on your daily work. Then you have to make sure that you understand this, do it again and again so that you can get the concept. And we can also change now, and we want what we want, the job ID. Let us check the job ID of this employee number, which is 200. You can see this is the employee ID, which is ASST. So this is how interesting it is to use vlookup. And we finally have the xlookup, which is the comprehensive of this one. It has combined together the hlookup and the vlookup, and it is an advice that we have to leave both of this hlookup and vlookup and come to this one, which is called xlookup. And some of you don't have this xlookup on your version of Microsoft Word that you are using. You have to move to maybe 2021 upward, or if ever you don't have ability to download the latest version, you can just go to add-ins and add that xlookup. Maybe I will provide the link on the comment section for you to go and download that xlookup and add it on your Excel so that you can have this xlookup. So xlookup, it is working like this. And let us now take our employee ID, take our employee ID and paste it here. Then here we should have let's say we are also going to compare with the column salary also. Then we have salary, and we have our employee ID, and we are going to use xlookup now. xlookup. So as you can see, the xlookup, and here you have to provide the lookup value that you are looking for. Then we are looking for this value, and we hit comma, then the lookup array. So we want to specify where are we going to look for this employee ID numbers that we have provided here. Then we are going to drag down here. We are going to use this column, which is containing the employee ID numbers. So these ones you can just provide them, or you cannot provide them. Anyhow you can do it, and just hit enter. Then you see we have our values here. So let us make this one also a validation. Then we have to specify a list here. Then on the source we provide our employee ID numbers. Then we hit enter. Then we have a combo box here to select from. You can see it is working. So we can use these three functions that I have provided for you today. I think you benefited a lot from this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share and click that bell icon so that you cannot miss any more videos coming.